Hello, welcome back to another day in the life of an entrepreneur. I'm James Sinclair and I'd like to pull back the curtains, let you in to see what I'm up to. First thing I'm up to is sorting out a court summons that's been sent to me. And I'm very angry about it. Let's go. So what is this 8,800? Is that for the whole year? Well, we weren't paying any rates in April because we're a children's indoor play centre, so our rates don't come into effect since the 1st of August. Oh right, yeah, when the government, is it the 1st of July? So if we pay the August one, do you remove these summons? So you're charging us the whole year's rates because we didn't pay August and we're still in August. So why can't we just set that up? If I get her to do that now, will you remove all this? To be fair, mate, you know, we've paid it on time for the last 12 years of being in that site, and then we've had a pandemic and it's government that have closed us down. I'm a little bit cross by this, you know, I have to say, because I don't think it's in the best that I've been sent a bloody summons. We've been paying our rates for 12 years on time every time. Bloody local government doing this to us, and it's you guys that have been, not you or your seniors, central government, that have been, you know, literally destroyed our business, and I just think it's not fair. I don't think you should be charging us rates at all for another year. I mean, it's bloody unfair. No, mate, I go to all the MPs, I'm seeing all of them all the time. What I keep saying to all these councillors and all these MPs, over the last 10 years, the government have had about £45 million from us in different forms of taxes. If they want that £45 million over the next 10 years, now's the time to help. I'm sorry to shoot the messenger, you've been very helpful, but it makes me cross. It makes me cross. Magistrate court summon. Should really probably show this stuff on YouTube, I don't care. Really cross to them. They wanted to charge me £8,815 for my whole business rates going forward for the year because we didn't reset up the standing order, because we haven't been paying rates for the last year because of, more longer than that, because of coronavirus, because we didn't pay 1,250-ish quid. They've sent us court summons for 8,815 quid. So I called them up. I said, don't worry about it, James, just pay it and we'll remove the court summons. We spoke to you last week and then they've done all of this, and I just think it's really aggressive. It's government that has forced us to close by statutory demand, and they're not working with businesses enough. He said, would you like to speak to my superiors? I said, no, don't worry, I'll speak to my MP and get him to write you a letter. Don't mean to be like that, it really makes me cross. They've had 45 million quid off of me over the last 15 years of being in business, and if they want another 45 million quid in the next 10 to 15 years to help pay for things, then they need to start being fair with businesses and work with them. I'm going to pay the bill. It's just a slight oversight by us. It's been very cross. So in this video, I really wanted to get over the point of just how many challenges business owners deal with, especially when you get to the sort of size that I'm at. Some of the challenges that I'm dealing with right now is desperately trying to use technology in my business to automate our account system. Some of our accounts team are not liking that because we were using Sage. I just don't think it's as good as Xero. And actually, I'd like to say a big thank you to OSA for sponsoring this video, who really help business owners use technology to streamline their account. And they will give you a free consultation call actually to go through your account, see if they can save you time, effort, energy and money. Email my team info at jamessinclair.net if you'd like to get that free consultation call, and there is a link in the video description as well. So I'm desperately trying to get Xero done, so I'm trying to get that cultural shift change, because I really think that can move our business forward, and I can then really see our numbers for all of our companies instantly on my iPhone. Secondly, I'm dealing with getting stuff over from the Far East into the UK, but there's obviously massive coronavirus issues still in India and China, where lots of products and raw materials are made. We make toys and teddy bears, so I'm dealing with that. So I've got to speak to our factory in India about keeping the pressure on making sure that we meet our Christmas deliveries. We've got literally hundreds of thousands of teddy bears coming in, and so we're doing daily meetings at the moment on WhatsApp video just to make sure that that happens. Are you going to be able to get our big Christmas order to us for Christmas? So the issue isn't that you can't get the labour to make the stuff, it's you can't get the material to make it.
Any Indian material, any of these ones, anything like that shape in brown, we will take it.
Oh my God, and there's no way you can speed that up? Is there a way of you getting thousands of metres of fabric in India quicker than waiting for it to arrive from China?
We just spoke, you said you don't know if the Indian material has the right certification.
He's not going to start making till the end of September.
We knew that.
No. When will it ship? Do you know how much it costs to put a container equivalent on an aeroplane? If we fly the material in from China, at least we're starting to make it much quicker, aren't we? People using the Rossi brand without our permission, or putting the Rossi brand up and not buying our product. Got some legal cases going on that, because I really want to stamp that out whilst being fair and reasonable at the same time, but that needs to work two ways. So I'm going to go and meet someone later on that wants to use the Rossi brand, and I need to meet them to see if we're aligned on our cultural responsibilities. I've got £250,000 worth of ice cream equipment stuck in Dover, so I'm just going to try and chase up Janky to see if we've got all that equipment released and we can get it into our new factory. Janks, did we sort out customs thing?
It's not sorted yet, but you've got an address to go to.
But have they released him? So I was just recording everything. This is Charlie. Get Charlie on camera. Charlie works as...
Fantastic.
Charlie, you all right on camera, are you? It's now my YouTube channel.
Wow.
Surely he should have sorted this all out himself. What do we do? Janks, what can we do to help?
I've spent the whole morning dealing with it.
No, but the poor little bloke, he's going to have his birthday soon if you don't get out of Dover. Yeah, but I'm not really getting any answers from anyone. I just want to know.
James, I'll do that if you
No,
sure.
right? No, it's
Sure.
nothing. There's nothing else I can physically do.
Janky's new boss. He's been here 2 days, running the show. Matt, but we don't know anything in effect, no. Is the Mez being extended today? Better start making some money soon, I hope. Flipping spending it. We bought this brand new ice cream equipment that's been made in Italy and it's been held up customs at Dover because of the whole Brexit thing. There's loads more paperwork to do now to get stuff into the country, and the little Italiano man stuck in his lorry and we're trying to get him out to get all of our equipment delivered to our new factory. He's been there overnight now and I'm just trying to get that sorted as no one was really picking up on it. Janks is really good on that stuff. We shouldn't really be having to do it. The supplier that we bought it from should have sorted this all out, but say la vie, if you want your ice cream machine, you've got to do the work. There you go, new logo's up, gang. Hello, I'm James. Dennis, nice to meet you. This is Chuds. Sherbet lemons are my favourites.
After 100 years of keeping the same logo,
Well, no.
the day I changed
No.
it, you changed it.
This is more like,
The new one.
no, this is more like the original. Jay said you wanted to open a Rossi ice cream shop, but we would give you a license to use our brand.
To use it, yes.
So all you have to do is buy a product, but what we've done with people in the past is we've allowed them to have that and then they've gone off.
Then they abuse it.
Yeah.
course I do.
And
Yeah,
so,
I know.
so you won't have to give us any money.
No.
It's just that we would have quite a strict agreement that the standards are good and that you don't then put inferior products in and say it's
more
Rossi.
spin on it.
And you can do desserts in this, you do it on the waffles. So what rent do you pay on this a month? Yeah, so it costs you about 35 pence to make a whippy with the cone. Hired machine is about £20,000. We're roasting our own coffee now and it's 100% Arabica. I don't like bitter coffee. Some people do, don't they? A shop like this, I'm guessing, what's like $220 a year turnover, is that? Well, they lose money in all of their London ones. They just cannot. Their turnover's good, but the overhead. Hi, and that's just really being added to the menu, if you like. You will get more and more people just want to come in and do their work for a couple. A Napoli counter in here.
Perfect.
This will do well. Because it's like a tourist street, isn't it, type thing. But this is, how busy is this down here? Does it get pretty busy on hot days? That little one down there, the reason you haven't got that open today is just because you cannot staff it. This is my concern. If I say to you, right, that's Rossi, I'm going to put, it needs to be open all the time because it'd be associated with us. And then if you wanted to exit at any point, we would want someone to say, look, you need to let us know what you're doing because we don't want some numbnuts coming in that we don't trust. Right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to James Martin. So I like Dennis. We will need some controls. We operate on keep it simple, stupid. But we're very protective of someone just, like if you die or, I don't know, you get run over by a bus, who takes over the business and then can mess around with our brand. If you're prepared to operate, we would talk to you about operating some Rossi ice cream and coffee shops, and we would probably come to the party and help with, like, pay for all the signage and the marketing, and really it's Costa with ice cream or it's Pret a Manger with ice cream, so that the coffee shop makes money in the summer, can do the amazing milkshakes, which is such a big part of what the kids want when they go to these places, but also do simple but good quality food offering that's fast. Well, what a lovely man he was. Enjoyed getting under the teeth of his business because he's given me a stark reminder of just how tough it is to build a commercially profitable enterprise. Basically, you've got cash coming in, hundreds of thousands of pounds worth of cash coming in over your coffee shops. Keeping hold of it is so difficult because the overheads are so high, competition is so high. Literally, there's more coffee shops in Colchester than human beings, which obviously is a problem. So when you haven't got a brand like Costa, Starbucks, Cafe Nero to lure people in, you have to start competing on price, and that's obviously a race to the bottom. One of his shops wasn't open today because he literally hasn't got the staff to do it. He's weighing up whether there's the cash flow benefits of making sure enough trade comes in. And as soon as you close it, you start losing regular customers, so your turnover dips, and it's all about managing this stuff. I actually think I could help him. I don't think he really knows about all this stuff that I make and all these videos. I don't think he's aware of how much I actually help business owners. I didn't want to go into that today, but he wanted to use the Rossi brand, put them on his shops to give him some premiumisation over his competitors. My concern is if I let him do that, he'd be very good for a few weeks. Then he would start cutting corners, start closing the shop, managing his cash flow. So I think if he wants to get us involved, we would need to have more control, maybe even a joint venture partnership, because he could be our man on the ground. Then we could have part of the business and therefore have some control over its future. We just got back to the orifice. Janky's saying that our ice cream machine might have to go back to Switzerland because the people we bought it from didn't do the right customs forms. That's fun, isn't it? If you've enjoyed this video, I'd like to say thank you for watching. Please make sure you subscribe, like, do all that wonderful stuff, and hit the like button. But before we go, don't forget those lovely people at Awesome that can help you with your accounting. They've sponsored this video. They're bloody lovely, and they will go through your accounts for free to see if they can save you time, money, energy, and effort on your accounts. Save you some money by using technology to speed the process up. I've arranged them to give you a free consultation call. You can email info@jamessinclair.net to arrange that, or there's a link in the video description. See you in the next video. Bye bye.